Alrighty. If you hear banging, constructions. So yeah. Anyways, I feel like all the intros, it's always like do 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 do, and then it's just me talking. So yeah. Anyways, I just hope this is interesting, and if not, well, it's me trying to interact with someone, others. Anyways, okay. So I do have a story, and so I live in New York, and there's a lot of weirdos in New York, but there was this one time where it was just a really bad day. It was one of those really, really, really bad days. It was raining. I was wet because I didn't have an umbrella, because I didn't think of taking an umbrella, and I was soaking wet, and I was on the subway, and I had to go from I was in the Bronx, so I had to go from all the way up there, all the way down to Midtown, I think. And it was for a dog sit. So not only was I wet, I was also on my way to work, not home, work. But basically, this guy gets onto the train, and I have my earphones in, I listen to music, and usually I just kind of ignore them and pretend like I can't hear them. And this guy says something, and I don't like to be impolite, so I went, what? And he was just like, I like your shirt. Is that anime? And I said, it wasn't this one, but I said, no, it's superheroes. And then I put one back in. And then he starts going, I like superheroes too. What if I told you that I have something that'll make you a superhero? You interested? And I was like, no. And he was like, what if I told you that I'm a superhero? Do you believe me? And I said, no. And then he kept then getting up and then being all like, this girl's a superhero. This girl's a superhero. There were people on the card, but they weren't really doing anything. They were probably ignoring him as well. Anyways, and then some friend that he knows comes onto the train, and they recognize each other, and then they start dancing. So they start dancing to music, and, and he's like, oh, this girl's a superhero. This girl's a superhero. At this point, I had my music in. Actually, no, I didn't have any music in. I just had my earphones in, and I turned the music off because I just wanted to make sure, and hear what was going, so I could just hear his little conversation. And they're singing to the words of the song horribly wrong, just really badly. And anyways, and then at some point, the train stops at a station, and the friend goes out, and the guy's about to go out as well, but then he comes back to me, and he kneels down on one knee, and he goes, give me some, give me some. And then I go, and he goes, come on, come on. And I'm just like, right? Anyways, he notices that the door's about to close, so he basically darts to the doors, and gets stuck in the middle. Literally, half his body's out. The other half is inside the train. And the party was kind of happy because, well, who wouldn't be happy? I mean, not happy, but just, it was funny, the irony of that, And then he's stuck. And at first he's kind of just looking at me, kind of these doors, they're about to open. And I'm just like, and he's like, any minute now, they're gonna open. The doors aren't opening. And he's just like, this happens. They're not gonna go without me. It's gonna open any minute now. He's looking at me, and I'm just just watching him, Anyways, and then at some point he kind of you can see him kind of starting to freak out. He's just like, holy shit, are these doors gonna open? And then his friend comes. His friend just walks down the aisle, still dancing, kind of right? And the guy that's stuck between the doors is kind of just like, bro, help me get this door open. And then they basically, the friend helps him, and they like bust the door open, and that was it. And then they're out. So that was my day on the subway. Also, I'm wet, so I'm soaking wet, and I have no energy for anybody, especially not him.